my dream for you
Tell me.
I've said this to you a couple of times. I want you to be in the Phantom of the Opera.
This one's for me.
Mom,
I miss you.
guys, huge congrats on this film.
Thank
Amongst
you.
all the beauty in it, it reminded me that nothing is more romantic than an onion ring.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And there's no better way to my heart than food. So
That
two
is true.
lessons
That's
there.
art imitating life.
That is very much.
She
That
loves
wasn't
it.
in.
She loves
that
a
actually
snack.
wasn't
Our
in the
Margot
script.
loves a snack.
That was just an
That
added
was all
line.
real. We see how your characters step through doors into chapters of their lives. If you could step into each other's films, which one would you want to experience?
I think Babylon. Yeah, I just thought that was such an extraordinary film, and it was so operatic and it was so big, and that period in Hollywood history was really interesting and colourful and naughty. So Babylon.
And it's like one big party.
It was
Yes.
one big party. I'm going to say Miami Vice because I'd kill to be on set with Michael Mann.
They didn't do time with us, they ain't doing crime with us.
Your characters on a road trip like no other in this. If you guys were to take each other on a road trip around your hometowns, what stops would you be making?
Oh, I'd take you for a kebab first. We'd start
Abra-
off classy.
abracadabra,
We'd start
I
off
hope
classy
we
with
would
our
be our
an
first
abracadabra
stop.
doner kebab.
And then what?
And then I would take you for a walk on Sandymount Strand, which is really beautiful, and especially when the sea is out and the sandbar goes out for about a mile and a half or two. And then we would go for a coffee and a bacon butty in Brown's Cafe in Sandymount Village. And then maybe we'd go and see some theatre either at the Gay Theatre or the Abbey, which is our national theatre. And then we'd go for a night drive around Dalkey Village, which is very beautiful, and park the car on Vico Road and walk down to the beach and take our shoes off. That kind of thing.
Wow, that sounds great.
That'd be a good day. Yeah, it'd be a
That'd
good day in
great
Dublin.
day.
Or
Well-
cold plunge. Sorry, go ahead. What would you do? Where would we go on the Gold Coast?
You've done the Gold Coast, so you know
Climb
a couple of
trees?
spots. But what I would take you to is the secret rope swings, which you have to be a local to know about
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
So like I know all the places to go. You have to like drive out into the valley. You have to go jump over a fence, go up all the way, do this like long walk
Into
and then there's-
lake or river.
And then there's like rock pools you can jump in. Then there's secret
Magic.
rope swings, but you have to know where they are.
Magic.
And so it'd be a whole day of just taking you to because I know you love swimming in natural water.
I was doing 13 Lives close to where she was born a couple of years ago with Ron Howard, and I went back into work and I said to a couple of the crew members, you should go here to this place we went, and they went and came back with leeches, and I was like, fuck, I had no idea, I'm sorry.
That's right. Leeches won't
Yeah.
kill you. They just flick them
I'm
off.
still burnt by Stand By Me.
Oh,
You remember that scene?
I've
Have
still
you never
never
seen
watched
Stand By Me? Have you seen Stand By Me?
No.
Generational things. You know
No,
what
no, no,
you know
I've
what
always
shrekking
meant to,
is, but you've
yeah.
never seen Stand By Me.
No, I've
No,
always
you
meant
have
to.
to.
I just
Oh,
haven't.
you're gonna love it. It's
No, I
so
know.
beautiful.
It just
Do me a
always
favor
seems
now.
so
If you're home this weekend
sad.
and you want to watch Stand By Me, it is sad, but it's also very beautiful.
I know. No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sticking it on. I love the whole idea of being able to relive pivotal moments in your life, although there are many that I would just want to forget. Is that a moment, an on-set moment in your careers, an embarrassing one that you would hate to relive?
Ooh,
Yeah, I have a
God,
couple.
so many. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of one that I'm willing to say about with the camera rolling right now. Not that one. Do you know what? I'm so embarrassed whenever I have to sing, and I had to sing a little bit in this film. I found that mortifying. I had to sing in Barbie. I found that absolutely mortifying. Even Greta was like, I've never seen you like this. And I was like, wanted to like crawl out of my skin.
Oh, were you
She was-
really?
She was like, no, I want you to sing badly. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter good or
You've no
bad.
choice.
I can't not be mortified singing in front of people.
Maybe the dance thing in this, the dancing and singing, I was mortified.
Your hips don't lie. This musical number is
Unbelievable.
sensational.
I agree.
Do you guys have like a dream musicals role?
My dream for you
Tell me.
I've said this to you a couple of times. I want you to be in the Phantom of the Opera. And to be the Phantom.
Not
That's my
Christine.
dream. No, you're not,
Not
Christine.
Christine.
I wish I could be Christine,
do
but I can't
Christine.
sing. You could do anything, but that would be my dream for you. And I know your dream would probably be either Jesus Christ Superstar or Rent.
Ah, I love Rent. I love Jesus Christ Superstar as well. I kind of like to play Judas. Judas is such a tasty role.
More musicals. This is what we need from you.
Musicals.
As
Where's
the
my
person who
agent?
has a whole radio station dedicated to musicals.
What are your
I'm
favourite
obsessed.
musicals?
Oh my god. All the old school ones. Funny Face, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes,
Oh, wow.
Hello Dolly, all the classics.
Yeah.
Right in my street.
Love.
Hi. Are you here by yourself?
I am.
I love the line in this, sometimes we have to perform to get to the truth. And as actors, that is your job. And I was wondering, is there a character from your careers that's had the biggest impact on you, or one that you felt the closest to?
I end up feeling close to all of them. I Nellie in Babylon was probably I was left quite raw after. I mean, you'd never know because what you end up seeing on screen is
so
not the
good in
thing
that.
that you research. But I felt like I cut a little close to the bone with that
you're
one.
extraordinary in
and
it.
was left a bit raw after that.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Hiya, I'm Nellie Leroy. So we going again?
Maybe Undine for me because he's sober, recently sober in that film, and I wasn't too long into my sobriety. He has a child in that film who has some health issues, and my oldest boy was born with some health issues. And funnily enough, from Undine as well, was born my youngest son, Henry, from that film experience. But Undine was, I felt, there were a lot of parallels between myself and that character, Syracuse, in that film, in a good way.
I've been sober 2 years. This is where they all clap.
This is such a powerful film about the choices that we make in life. Is there a film that made you guys realise that you wanted to be actors?
No, there was never a moment where I just loved. I mean, my first clearest memory I have of film as a child was E.T. Yeah, that was the clearest memory. I think it was the first memory I have of going to the cinema. I thought it was with my uncle, but my mother said, I don't know if she was wrongly claiming it as her experience, but she said she brought me. My sister went to theatre school when I was about 13 or 14. Catherine went to a theatre school, and that was the first time that I was actually aware that it was something you could pursue, that it wasn't just something that happened elsewhere, you know. So it was more her kind of individuality and her interest in films kind of sparked mine in a way.
Yeah, I didn't. Again, I never saw it as like a feasible career choice,
Yeah,
so I
exactly.
didn't look at it and be like, "Oh, that performance is great. I will do that." It was always like, "Oh, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to be in movies?" And I always, to be honest, loved movies more than I loved like individual acting performances. I was always obsessed with just movies. And the first time I had the thought was I was watching like some, you know, not a movie, like some TV show that was playing in Australia, whatever it was. And I remember the girl was my age, didn't look that dissimilar to me, and was saying lines, and they were terrible. And I distinctly remember sitting there being like, but that's not even good. Like, I could even do it better than that. And then that was the first time I had a thought. I was like, well, someone gave her the job, and they have to give someone the job. So why can't I also be the person that maybe they give the job to? And then that started my thought of like, wow, maybe I could try and find a way into all this.
Well, I love all of your guys' work. Thank you so much. And I'll
Thank
see you
you so
later at the
much.
premiere.
Thank you. See you later tonight.